The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us in another installment of the QuikStor University webinar presentation. We want to welcome you today, and as we're going through an exciting little talk on increasing your web presence and showing how you can take your business online and grab all the customers that are currently using the web to find self-storage. So first things first, we want to touch on a couple things. It's no big secret that in the last decade or so, the use of the internet has just completely changed the way everyone does business. And the bottom line is, if you're not on the web with your storage business, then you are definitely missing out on some tools for both your customers and tools to get new renters and people seeing your business online. So I want to talk about some of the important things that you'd want to consider when getting started, some of the things that will help you in just creating a brand for your property, for your facilities, or just your single facility. And that starts with just the basics of getting some good pictures of your facility and a good logo or some type of image that people can recognize. Now, if you don't have something already on your sign or at the front of your property, it might be something to consider. QuikStor, obviously, our logo is pretty simple, but when you take a look at some of our other examples that I'll show you in a few minutes, you'll start to see how that can definitely go to continue to inform customers about your business as they recognize you throughout their various walks of life as they see you around town or see you on the internet when they're looking for you. So, definitely wanted to even spend a little money on creating something like a logo, maybe a catchphrase or something that makes sure that people will be able to remember you. Getting your facility online is obviously the first thing you'd want to be doing to get customers seeing you, and getting pictures of your property on this website is also something very important as well. So you want to make sure you're getting some good quality images so that when people show up to your property, or even as they're looking at other facilities online, if they can compare yours to the one down the street just by looking at your website, that's one more thing that they're going to enjoy about coming and doing business with you. And that's really what this is about, is just getting them to choose you over the other ones that they're already finding online. And that's another important thing to recognize. If you're not online yet, your competition is, and you're already behind the game. And so it's time to step up and make sure you're getting on the bandwagon to get online here. But the next thing is you're building your brand on the website and you're getting online. You want to make sure you're going to have the correct information and some information that's going to be useful to customers. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to jump past our e-commerce demo site, which I'll show you here in a minute. But I want to just point out a couple sample websites that we've built for some of our customers, and just point out some of the information that is on these pages that we designed. We've discovered in our almost 25 years of storage experience that there are certain things that a customer is going to need to see right on the home page, and also have other information that will be very easily accessible for them to find once they're here. First things first, you want them to be able to see your address and where you are located. So, ours is listed down here at the bottom. We also do have a site tour and directions button up here on top, but they should be able to find out where you're located on this first page. You also want to make sure that your phone number is very clear. Here on our website that we designed, this is obviously tied in with the e-commerce portion, so people can pay their bill, rent a unit, or reserve a unit from here. But these are four very important functions that are accessible right from this page. And this is what someone would come here for. Someone that Googles storage in this particular area would find this website and find exactly what they're looking for. They get a description about this property, why they should rent here, a little bit about this company, A to Z Self-Storage, and then they'd be able to jump right into the unit availability using one of these links right above here. But a couple other things that we encourage our customers to do is just add a little information about their business. We ask for an article or some points here like they've done, 11 reasons to rent from A to Z Self-Storage. So why should they choose this company? And then you can get creative with what you put here, but some customers will list something. They'll have a little paragraph about the family-owned business and the closeness of the community, and various things that each storage facility has to offer to their market. But this is a great place for that, and certainly something you want to have on your website. Packing and storage tips. This is a no-brainer. Someone that's looking for a place to store storage, you want to provide them some help, and the least of which would be a storage calculator. You can help them by giving them an estimate of how much space will fit in what, or I'm sorry, how much stuff will fit in what size unit, so that they can have a better understanding of what they need to talk to you about when they come in. Or if they're not going to talk to you in person, they'll just be able to do this online and make an informed decision from here. Site tour is a very useful thing because it allows them to, again, as I mentioned, to see some images about the property and what to expect when they get there. You know, this particular property that we have, this picture this customer put up, you know, just show a very clean, nice property, so you know what to expect when you get there. And others will show similar things. Policies, these are pretty general across the country, but obviously there's things that you want to make sure people know about. But again, pretty general and straightforward. Directions, you got to have a place for someone to be able to find your you know, get a map here. And so ours are integrated with Google Maps, and you can get directions from here. You can see the satellite image, you can see the map image. But if you're building a website on your own and not going to have us help you, then that's definitely something you want to have involved. You want to get Google Maps or some other type of map tool to have a map displayed so people can see your property in reference to other businesses in the area. Then a contact us page. Now ours will default to an email that will go to this customer or go to this website. But you know, obviously you do have the phone number listed there, and you do have the option to have your email address displayed here as well from us. But going back to the home page here, again, office hours are things that you'd want to have listed here. Now, one thing that's obviously listing from this page is pricing. Now, that's very important when you are going to be displaying or putting your business online, because that's obviously what the customer is ultimately looking for. They want to find out how much your units are in comparison to the others. One of the things that our e-commerce and online payment center offers is a real-time offering of that very information. And so when I click on the reserve a unit or rent a unit, and actually we'll change facilities here just so you can see a little different website design that we've done. So this one you see has a little bit different background. Same stock images here, and for the most part the same layout, just a little different background and updated pictures and things that they've done. So again, showing what to expect for this property. But we'll go ahead and just jump right to the rent a unit, or rather the reserve a unit. And this is going to show us the available units that are that can be reserved at this particular property. And we can also show the rent a unit, which will show the units that are available here. Now, they're the same units because those are the only two units that are available at the site. But we do offer the option to rent and reserve through our e-commerce online payment center. If you're not going to have an e-commerce section hooked up to this, you definitely want to display your unit pricing on there so that people can see this information when they're visiting you. It's important that they see your prices or that it's available to them, because that's ultimately what they're going to be looking for. Now, once you have our e-commerce solution, you do have the option to offer both rentals and reservations online. The rental is obviously a secured, you know, they've paid you, they've done everything except sign the final lease agreement, and all they have to do once they come in to meet you is you'll give them the key code that's in the system, and they've already paid and everything's going to be in the system. All you have to do is reprint that lease agreement and have them sign it, and then they're done. Reservation, you can take a $0 reservation or a lower dollar amount reservation than the actual price of the unit, so you can, you know, get that customer committed to you, and then, you know, you can have an opportunity to talk to them once they come to the office to see the unit or whatnot. But you don't have to offer the rent unit, or you don't have to offer the reserve a unit either. You have the choice to change those things from the QuikStor Express interface. So anytime you can adjust that setting to how you see fit for your business. We always like to see people renting units just because it is a real neat thing to be able to make money online with new customers and not have to meet them face-to-face first, but we know that it doesn't always happen that way as well. One thing that I do also want to point out is that when you have the Rent a Unit tab selected, one of the things that does engage is that you can offer specials directly from QuikStor Express. So the specials that are tied into your daily manager activities and things that they can offer to people in person, you can select one special to be displayed online, like you see here. And this one just happens to be a 50% discount for 5 months with this internet special if you rent this particular unit. Now, if you want to, you can also offer coupon codes through the online payment center in QuikStor. So, like if we select this unit here, this will take us to the payment page, and there'll be a spot right at the top of this screen, I'm sorry, at the bottom, for us to enter a coupon code. And what we can do at that point is we can blanket an area with advertising or marketing that would display a special, either local or obviously you can send it out to wherever. And that coupon code can be used and applied for for a customer as they come in. You see it right down here at the bottom, coupon code. So they would fill this information out, put the coupon code in, and then hit the continue button, and it will go ahead and readjust the price to whatever that coupon code reflects. So another nice feature there, just to offer more specials and give you more flexibility. And let me just show you real quickly where all this can be adjusted in QuikStor Express, just so that you are aware. But right here under Internet Setup, excuse me, there normally is an e-commerce tab that will allow, oh, I'm sorry, here it is, that will allow you to make these changes. And so you can rent a unit, you can allow customers to modify their tenant information. Just some real useful things that you can change directly from here. And there's a couple tabs for you as well. But your reservation options is one that I definitely wanted to touch on. You can enable the reservations online. You can put in here how many days to hold that reservation. You have the option for $0 reservation. You can apply a discount percentage, or you can round it to a different number, or you can just charge a security deposit. So some important things there. And you can also have these options available to the customers to either go paperless, so they can turn on their email billing from the web, from your e-commerce, or also turn on the auto billing that will charge them automatically every month, and they can put in their credit card information right on the website, and it'll be sent over to the software for processing every month. You can adjust the different credit cards you offer there, and so there's a lot of options and things that you can change right here from Express. But one thing I wanted to point out is that when you do have an online payment center, one of the things that you can set up is you can set up the specials, as I mentioned a few minutes ago. And so as you create a special, let's just say you have one that you've built here, like I have this $34.95 move-in with a free prorate that I offer to people that walk in. Let's just say I want to assign this special online. With this special selected, I'm just going to go ahead and assign unit types. I'm going to pick which units I want it to apply to, and then all I'm going to do is check this box over here on the right that's going to say make this special available in e-commerce. And then as soon as I do that, and I click Assign Special, it's going to confirm with me, and it's going to go ahead and mark all those specials, or this special, available online. And now if I were to go, to connect to my e-commerce here, it would show that special for these units that I selected. So you can change this as often as you want. It's real easy to do, and you're not limited at all with what you can offer online for trying things out for a little bit. If it works, then great. If not, you can try something different right away, and you can find that real sweet spot of getting the activity you want and getting people to come and rent units from you. So a couple great features there. One of the other things that we offer when you do have our online payment center, there are companies out in the industry that offer online services. We call them storage aggregators. And basically what those companies do, they gather tenants that are looking for storage across the country, and you can sign up with them to have them send you leads for people that are interested in facilities in your area. So now, we have 3 partners that are currently listed here on our website, and you can get here by clicking, going to QuikStor.com, and then we have our partners page listed right here on top. Our online services are listed here, right here at the very top of this list. Sparefoot, Storage, and U.S. Storage Search are 3 that we're currently offering, and you can click on each of these pages to get information about them. Some of them are a per tenant charge, some of them are just a flat monthly charge. And they have many benefits because they are obviously reaching out to a much larger customer base than what you would do in your local advertising. So it's an opportunity for you to possibly get more business through them, and then have that information sent directly to your QuikStor software as a function of the integration between the two. And if you have any questions about these, please feel free to give us a call and talk to your sales representative or anyone here at QuikStor so we can answer those questions for you. But great services offered by these 3, but not something that you have to have. Obviously with some good website placement and proper naming of your pages, we can help you make sure that you're showing up on Google searches. But just to give you a couple more examples of some websites that we've done for customers, this is a site in Arkansas that we did, and obviously we can change the colors to whatever you'd like it to be. This customer sent us their logo, and we matched their website to their logo, as we did with this customer here. So a lot of customization that we can do for you, and once you send us pictures and things, we can create these nice site tours that'll give you an idea of, you can have a picture of yourself in here, so people know what you look like and what to expect when they come to meet you. And again, just some good ideas for how to give customers a good impression of your facility. But one of the great things that does take place when you rent a unit from the website, or when a customer rents a unit from the website, I'm sure most of you are wondering, how did the manager know? In QuikStor Express, there's a notification window that will pop up, and you actually have the setting here under Internet Setup, where it says Display Online Transaction Notification Pop-ups. This is to let the manager know that something has taken place, whether it's a payment, a reservation, or a unit rental. A little notification will pop up on the screen and let the manager know that a unit has been rented. And that little notification is going to look something like this. And so you see it right down here in the bottom corner. This is the default location where it would appear, and so it actually pop up something like this. But now if there has been more that have come up, there will be a couple of arrows that appear. So these are not going to disappear unless you close them, but basically it'll allow you to scroll back and forth between the notifications that have popped up. You may have 10 move-ins when you come in the morning, or 5 payments during your lunch break, and either one of those will be listed right here, and you can also get more information on them by clicking the little icon here at the top. But the bottom line is the manager is not going to be in the dark if there's payments coming in, or if you have new online reservations or rentals that you should be aware of, so that you can mentally know that either a particular unit has been rented, or just to expect that customer to walk in and want to talk to you about it. So it's some real helpful tips there. But again, all of this is just pointing out the fact that you need to be online with your storage business. It's past the time where customers are they're looking to the internet to find storage. If they're not looking on their home computer, they're looking on their phone. They're Googling and looking for storage in their zip code. And that's how people are finding storage these days. And we want to make sure that we're doing everything we can to get you to that point of profitability and making sure that your business is efficient as it can be. And we know, without a doubt, with our 25 years of experience, that being online is a very crucial step into being successful over the next few years in storage. So if you have any questions at all about what we offer in terms of website building, in terms of the online payment center, or prices about anything, please feel free to call us. You can reach us at our 800 number, 800-321-1987, or email sales@quikstor.com with any questions you have. We'd love to help you with that and get you up to speed and online. Hope you have a wonderful day today. Thanks again for joining us for another edition of QuikStor University's webinar. Thank you so much.